Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 28. His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Another give here to Jeanty. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Chargers will have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the 24. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jeremy Chinn has got it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? You know, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert back to it after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on the grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Herbert from the gun. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Herbert to throw once more. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lower the deficit to a single possession. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jeanty. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
We'll set it down, score him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, Smith to throw. That one's on the mark, Jakobi Meyers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A play fake, now Smith to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Although Gilman on the coverage.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On 3rd down, Jeanty. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Pick up with 2 here. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pass is caught at the 9. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their early lead to 13. Carlson now to add 1 more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 21, Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's found room past the 50. At the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 1-score game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Chargers 14.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Mostert on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Coming left is Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
From the gun, Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Number 89, Brock Bowers. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and excited to start this second quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points. This is Gentile on second. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Smith on third and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
It's Hampton on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf, and that meeting didn't go so well.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. He's hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So they're left facing third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On third down, Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Now Herbert again. Coughlin brings it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mostert on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back to Genty. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a loss of yardage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Second and 13. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, hey. 13.
Smith to the air now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for Raiders first.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders. Looking at 1st and 10. And again, it's Smith. And the defender comes away with it. Nick Cross has it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man in motion here. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Still on his feet. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good.
1st down, Smith to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Working quickly here.
A gain
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. First and 10 from the 41.
That's good for another Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
Second and 6 now. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
Easy. Double set. 3 set. Strike. 13 there.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Carlson to tack on the extra points.
Carlson on for the point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Chargers 21.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here comes Davis. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now first run of the game is Amir White. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2. Shotgun snap to Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. It's complete. This is Bowers. Oh, this big guy is moving. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead. return, here comes Davis. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 30. First down, Los Angeles.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert now, blitz coming. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Yeah, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. It's Herbert once more. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. So as it tends to do, roughing the passer comes at the worst time possible for this defense. That interception goes away.
Yeah, and that is such a lonely place as you finally hit the quarterback, but you look next to you, you see the penalty flag, and you know right away. And then to see your buddy on the other end get a pick nullified, it's a lose-lose situation.
Looking for the back that time. And now it's second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. He breaks the tackle, and they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points.
Los Angeles.
Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
38. Chargers 28.
maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to, down 2 scores. Look at this, lining up for the onside kick here in the third. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No. Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Running it with Hampton. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route complete. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Hampton. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard. First down, Chargers.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jermaine Pratt picks it.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the play.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Smith on first down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Catch is made in close. Touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers 28.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Hampton. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 6 yards.
the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Trying with Hampton. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards.
Herbert on first down. He's trying to push the field. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now. They should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
This is Harris on second down. Oh, stiff arm. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Herbert. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Charger is first down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This is cut downfield by Allen. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
45. Chargers 35.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Mostert on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Smith in the pistol. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd, Smith. That's caught for the first. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Here's Genty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 3-possession lead.
52, Chargers 35.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. And the Raiders get there and take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Trying again, following the sack. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Hauled in by Myers. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 43. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point.
Daniel Carlson on 4-point
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders making a 24-point ball game. kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. This makes it up to the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton trying the left side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, from pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Herbert from the gun. He put everything he had into this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Complete beyond the marker. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Working quickly here.
And the Chargers 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets everything he has under this throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Hey, ram.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
59. Cap. Go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
Los Angeles.
Chargers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
That's It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He fires one deep down the left sideline.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And again, it's Smith. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Throwing trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Try and push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Herbert. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got 3rd down. To throw, Herbert. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.